Hey guys, Civilord here, back with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the DC Multiverse Target exclusive. Oh, jeez, because my Target had a whole one of these. Collector Edition Strange Lives of Superman. Now, with every McFarlane Toys release, it's brought to us by the fine folks over at McFarlane Toys, by the way. But with every McFarlane Toys release, this did have a platinum chase with like a bandaged head and some other kind of head. But I wanted this one for 3 specific accessories. No, it's not the phallic looking head, but we'll get into that. So, without further ado, we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look, see at all he has to offer in terms of accessories. Starting off with the collectible trading card, which has the collector edition shiny stuff up the side, which is always nice. Bio on the back. I don't know that it actually tells you anything about the extra stuff you get in here, but speaking of actual accessories, we get some paw hands that I will drop right on the floor because I'm a klutz. But we get some paw hands, and a not so cowardly lion head. Put him up, with the spit curl, which is pretty hilarious. So I do like that quite a bit. Almost has an 80s look to the hair of the mane there. And then, last but not least, we get this. What the hell is this? He looks like a swollen testicle. That is the weirdest thing I have ever seen in the history of ever. So, yeah. And if you're wondering what he looks like with this head, I'm going to play a game. Will Overlord get flagged for having this on him for the video? There he is with the head. It's very much phallic on. Is a look at the rather nice default Superman head. He's got the hockey puck display stand we're using with all McFarlane Toys releases, and that is your lot for accessories. Not too shabby. You could have used some open hands, regular open hands, but other than that, you pretty much get everything you need. It's got a smaller cape. I'm not familiar with Superman's cape being this short. I'm familiar with the Hobgoblin from Marvel having a cape this short. That's how he was in Secret Wars, but at any rate, it's got the S on the back. If you care about that sort of thing. But yes, that's as far as articulation goes, it's the Earth 2 Superman body. So he can look up, he can look down, he can tilt, he can rotate. His shoulders will go out to the side, back down, they'll rotate all around. He's got that beautiful butterfly, bicep swivel, double crunchy elbow, as well as the ball hinge wrists that will rotate, hinge, and swivel. He's got a diaphragm joint. There is one there, but it doesn't do a whole lot. Move back, move forward a little bit. It'll lean side to side. It will rotate, of course. Waist will turn. His legs will kick forward and back, in and out. Igor stopped by this head yet? He's got a thigh cut, double jointed, crunchy as hell knees that you gotta pop twice to get him to stand. He does have a ball hinge ankle that will rotate, hinge, and pivot, as well as toe joints. And that's your lot. So, very well articulated as far as the number of points, but as far as the range goes, it's up for debate. Now let's get this very disturbing head sculpt off and swap the regular one back on. I like that. I don't know. I might have this as the default, like super retro classic Superman, because that short cape, I guess, is like some Silver Age thing. And maybe turn my Silver Age soups into the Return of Superman with the mullet and whatnot, but we'll see, I guess. But at any rate, that is it for this guy. He's cool. It's another Superman on the best Superman body they got. And at the moment, I think the only one I am missing is the Crisis on Infinite Earths one. So, I'm happy to add it to the collection. More importantly, I'm happy to add the lion look to the collection, because now I feel like Captain Carrot's not going to be alone Because, well, he's a furball, and, well, so is this Superman. Is he supposed to have a tail when he's lying? Curious. But at any rate, it's time now that we move right along to take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here is good old Superman, aka Clark Kent, aka Kal-El. Testicle head not included now, alongside a couple other characters who show up in his most recent cinematic debut. We have Mr. Terrific. This is the Platinum JSA version, as well as the Guy Gardner Red Platinum Red Lantern variant. And yeah, this Superman body scales quite well with the rest of DC Multiverse. I would say, if you're familiar with it, it's on par with the Hush Batman body in terms of scale. So it's a relatively big body, but for me, I always like Superman being taller than the rest of the DC universe because he's a freaking alien, so that just makes sense. Him and Martian Manhunter both should be taller than a lot of the Earth friends that they meet throughout their history in DC Comics. So I like this quite a bit. But getting these two out of the way, so we can make way for our two regulars. The Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibilith, and the infamous 11 Spawn, who is probably about, yeah, on par with good old Soups here. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and if you thoroughly enjoy this Earth 2 Superman body from Crisis on Infinite Earths and are looking for something a little different to add to your DC Multiverse collection, then look no further than good old put 'em up, Lion Superman, Testicle Head Superman, and or The Strange Lives of Superman. And how strange are they really? I mean, you forget the part where I said Testicle Head? Either way, I like this figure. I will say this body has its shortcomings like most McFarlane product, but I'm very happy to have this. A Lion Superman is not something I thought I would need, but I'm glad that I have, because now Captain Carrot won't feel so alone. Furry freak. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review. Until next time, catch you guys later.